So, during the next 10 minutes, we'll discuss the most important business events taking place between July 30th and August 5th. This is Events Around the Corner on Kazakh TV. The agreement on Brics pool of conventional currency reserves will come into force on July 30th. Uniform urban development standards will be developed in Kazakhstan by August 1st. The report on the global augmented reality market for marketing and advertising for the next 5 years will be ready on the 5th. On July 30th, an agreement on the Brics pool of conventional currency reserves will come into effect. Central banks of Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa have signed an operational agreement regulating the conditions for mutual support of Brics member countries. The agreement includes a detailed description of the procedures Brics banks carry out within the pool and defines their rights and liabilities. The objective of the association is mutual US dollar loans in the event of dollar liquidity problems. This insurance mechanism is designed to maintain financial stability within Brics. The total pool is $100 billion. The Brics liabilities include China's $41 billion, Brazil, India and Russia's $18 billion each, and $5 billion provided by South Africa. Let me remind you that Brics is a group of 5 fast-developing countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. The latter joined the bloc in 2011. According to Goldman Sachs, by 2005, the total economy of Brics will surpass the total economy of the world's richest countries, that is, the Big Seven. July 31st is a deadline for nominations for president-designates at the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, submitted by the participating countries. The president will be selected by autumn. In the first half of August, all the nominations will be thoroughly analyzed. Then the Chief Council of the bank will elect the winner at their first meeting. It is known that China has nominated former Deputy Finance Minister Jin Likong. Let me remind you that in June, representatives of 57 founding members signed an agreement on establishing these international financial institutions in Beijing. The largest shares in the Chief Council belong to China, India and Russia. Kazakhstan's share in the authorized capital stock of the bank will be just under 1%, or around $729 million. At the initial stage, the authorized capital stock of AIIB will be $50 billion, but later it will rise to $100 billion. The objective of AIIB is to foster infrastructural development and well-being in Asia, as well as funding socio-economic projects in the region. It is planned that the bank's potential will complement China's new Silk Road economic initiative. Uniform urban development standards will be completed in Kazakhstan by August 1st. Presently, rules of allocating parcels of land for construction differ from region to region. Besides, a common approach to construction and a universal mechanism for issue of approvals are lacking, just like the algorithm of commissioning a facility. Alexander Belovich, chairman of the Committee for Construction and Production of Construction Materials, said it is planned to unify the standards in order to streamline procedures and eliminate red tape. The new regulations will help increase the construction rate in the future. Deputy Chairman of the National Chamber of Entrepreneurs, Yulia Yakubayeva, noted that the document to Nova Time will be reduced at any stage. The so-called one-window principle will ensure all government services will be provided in one place comprehensively. A working group of the Atomican National Chamber of Entrepreneurs is dealing with construction standards unification. According to them, common regulations cover all construction processes, from an idea to a commissioning of a building. Red line segmenting and technical conditions have been covered as well. The document is designed to reduce bureaucracy, increase transparency of construction and exclude corruption factors. After the document is ready, the Parliament will make amendments to the existing legislation. This may happen as early as September 1st, 2015. The Nissan factory in St. Petersburg will resume operation after the summer break on August 2nd. The conveyor has been fully stopped. While the plant is closed, the equipment will be adjusted and premises cleaned. As a result, the St. Petersburg car maker will be idle for 3 weeks instead of the previously announced 2 weeks. The reason is a decline in sales. In March, the factory suspended operation for 2 weeks due to falling sales of new cars in the Russian market. By the results of the second quarter of 2015, 23,400 automobiles were sold in Russia, which is 36% lower than the indicator of the second quarter of 2014. Around 50,500 cars were sold in the first half of this year, which is 39% less than during the similar period last year. Nissan opened in St. Petersburg in 2009. Today it officially employs a staff of 2,200. The factory's capacity is up to 100,000 cars per year. 4 models are manufactured in St. Petersburg: Nissan Tiana, Murano, X-Trail and Pathfinder. The manufacture of Nissan Qashqai is planned to begin this year. August 3rd is a deadline for Belarus to pay off 5-year Eurobonds issued in the amount of $1 billion. Belarus asked for a new $3 billion loan from Russia. Presently, the Russian government is working on this issue. As previously stated by Finance Minister Anton Silvanov, the second tranche of $760 million will be sent to Minsk before the end of July. This money is important for the country to start repaying the sovereign 5-year Eurobonds at the beginning of August. Experts believe Russia's decision to provide a loan to Belarus was expected as a measure to support Russian holders of Belarus Eurobonds. Belarusian financial analysts say these funds will help the country pay off the Eurobond holders without the detriment to the national gold and currency reserves. However, the Russian financial aid will not help with the general finance deficit. This year, in addition to Eurobonds payment, Belarus will have to pay around $2 billion in foreign debts. The Sabre Corporation will provide investors with up-to-date information on the acquisition of Abacus International, the leading global distribution system in Asia-Pacific. Abacus provides services to more than 100,000 tourist agents in 59 Asian-Pacific markets. The corporation has unique relations with airlines and hotels, allowing it a widest range of low-cost and Chinese carrier services. Previously, Sabre owned a 35% share in Abacus and recently has purchased the remaining stock for $411 million. In addition, the transaction includes new long-term agreements between Sabre and 11 Asian airlines, which used to hold shares in Abacus as well. Sabre also acquired the Abacus Distribution Systems marketing company based in Hong Kong. Sabre's president and CEO Tom Klein noted that the acquisition of Abacus will strengthen Sabre's leading position in the growing Asia-Pacific region. Combination of a powerful technology platform and deep knowledge of the local market will provide the Asian-Pacific tourist segment with a broad range of innovative solutions and services. On August 5th, Technavio will publish a report on the global mobile augmented reality market for marketing and advertising from 2015 to 2019. According to the analytical company's data, the market will show an average annual growth of 105%. The report will cover the ecosystem as a whole, including AR engines, applications and hardware. The document was developed based on an in-depth marketing analysis from industrial experts and provides info on the North and South Americas, Asia-Pacific, Europe, Near East and Africa. The report presents a comprehensive breakdown in terms of market segmentation for different regions, taking account of key vendors. The increased popularity and penetration of smartphones and tablets was cited by Technavio as the principal locomotive of augmented reality in marketing and advertisement. Despite the growing popularity of phablets, smartphones remain the driving force of the industry of powerful, compact, and energy-efficient autonomous computing devices. One of the key problems highlighted by the analysts is lack of content. A detailed report is available on Technavio's website. The price for a single user access to a 65-page document is $2,500. This has been our perspective on the coming week. You've watched events around the corner. See you next time on Kazakh TV.